see if I can't get stuck again. Well, hey there everybody. It's been a while since I posted a video. Of course, there ain't really been much going on besides nothing but rain and mud. And so yeah, I just wasn't really anything to make a video about, so like I said, it's just been rainy and mud, kind of like last year. Go figure. But I just got done feeding cows, but I did make, yesterday we hauled some hay over to the other farm, and had to get old Johnny here, 4055 out, and used it to move some of the bales out, because the hay pen that we got the hay out of, it's just muddy over there. Of course, it's muddy everywhere, and so we used this tractor, my hay trailer, to move it out to where stack or line it up, or put it to where we can load it up on the gooseneck, get the truck and trailer and load it up on there, and without getting stuck. And of course, I kept getting stuck over at the other farm out in the field. Yeah, even trying to pull in, it's just it was just a muddy mess. And but it was that, and where we got the hay at over on the other side of the farm, it's just really no good way to pull in there with the trailer and trying to get in there with the truck and trailer. And it was just a lot easier to get Johnny here. That, and of course, he's got his rear end's a lot heavier than like the TL100 or any other tractor that we got besides, well, this yellow tractor. It's pretty heavy, but besides that, I mean, this tractor's a lot heavier and be a lot easier to get around without actually spinning or anything. But anyways, yeah, we got that, and I do have a video of unloading hay, one of the loads over there at the other farm, and I've been aiming to make a video on this, but I just kind of forgot about it, and just haven't really, just like I say, it's just been too muddy or anything really do anything or make any videos. But anyways, we do have a, well, new to us tractor, and you'll see it in the video, and it's a TL, almost said TL100, but this is a TL100. The tractor that we had got is a TL90, and they're both the same year model. This is a 2004, and that TL90 that's over at the other farm, it's a 2004 model, but it's a little bit, I mean, it's not the prettiest tractor, but it's a good running tractor. Everything on it works and stuff. I mean, besides a few minor things, you know, like on the one of the four ways on it, it's kind of broke off. It's just strapped on there. But other than that, all lights and runs, all lights work and everything works in it. We did have to put a new new radio in it. And I mean, that's no big deal. It wasn't no big deal. Excuse me. But well, like I said, it runs good, and but like I said, or like I was fixing to say, is the person that had it before us, apparently they never had it parked in the barn, because it's set outside for most of its life, and the whole hood, and of course it's on a lot of these New Holland tractors, with a hood or paint on them brains off or flakes off. And luckily this one ain't like that. The people that had the TL100, this tractor, took good care of it, and of course they used it to load up square bales with it, and they kept it parked in the barn majority of its life. But the TL90, I don't think it's ever seen a barn, or it never has seen a barn, and so the hood's completely faded, and there's no paint at all on it, and the top of the loader on it is faded, and really no paint on it and stuff, and fenders kind of faded on it. But my granddad did get paint for it, and whenever it warms up, maybe this spring or summer, we can pull the hood off and repaint the hood on it. I know, I think it's Danny's Country Life. He's got a TL90. And I know he had to put or had to repaint his hood. But, anyways, yeah, we're gonna have to repaint the hood on it. And, oh, what else on it? Overall, it's a good tractor. I mean, of course, it's two-wheel drive. The loader on it is probably just a little too big for that tractor. Other than that, I think it's a 52LA. I believe it's a 52LA. And this loader here is a 52LB. And I mean, you wouldn't think it'd be that bigger than this loader, but it's quite a bit bigger. And of course, it's just got the self-leveling arms on it. And is my card full? Hope not. But anyways, the reason for getting that tractor, the TL90, was because that Kubota M8580, that thing, from the day we bought that thing to pretty much the time we got rid of it, was, it's been nothing but electrical problem. That tractor, we've had nothing but electrical issues, one after another. It seemed like one thing would go on. Yeah, matter of fact, we've had, from the time we got it, and we've had that tractor for 5-6 years, something like that. And we've gone through 3 alternators, and the last one, last year, or the one last summer, I think it was, last summer or the summer before, alternator in it actually caught fire, and thankfully Mike was running it, and thankfully he got it put out in time. But and after that, it just kind of got worse too. I mean, it was pretty bad on electrical issues before then, but it got pretty bad, and then like I said, it was just nothing but one issue after another. And I've came across that TL90, and it was at our local Kubota dealership, and or at the local Kubota dealership, and it I showed my granddad that, and at first he seemed like he was interested in that TL90, and then I don't think he could have made up his mind. He's like, well, I think if I can figure out that issue on that Kubota, I'll just keep it. I kind of like that tractor. And he just kind of went back and forth, and then he'd get to talk about, you know, how nice, or how he kind of likes that TL90, and he said if it's anything like the TL100, he thinks he'd like it, and then he'd go right back to talking about the Kubota, about how he wants to keep it. It was just kind of funny, and finally I was like, okay, it's your equipment, you know, just, I mean, do what you want to do, but if it's my opinion, I said, seems like once a tractor has anything has an electrical issue, and it's been non-stop, like at that Kubota, I had to get rid of it. But that was my opinion. But so finally he went and looked at it and stuff, and kind of he hauled around on it, and then finally one day he asked me, he said, well, I'm gonna go down there and talk to the salesman again. And he said, you want to come down there and look at it with me at that TL90? Yeah, sure. Went down there and talked to him, and or not talked to him, I looked at the TL90 and stuff, and it ran pretty good. I test drove it and stuff, and of course I was trying to get my granddad to test drive it, but he wouldn't really. I mean, he just walked around it and stuff and looked at it, and I was pretty much the only one that messed with it. Go figure. But after it was all said and done, we went inside and he talked to the salesman and stuff, and he actually got a pretty good deal out of the tractor, but the salesman was saying that he was not going to deal with the tractor. He was, wasn't going to have his mechanic deal with it or not, and he was just going to pretty much find a buyer for it right off the bat, but yeah, we pretty much traded in, and it went down the road, and it was funny when we was walking back out to the truck. Grandpa was like, "Well, I'm glad I got rid of that damn thing." He said, "I hated it." I just kind of sat there and kind of chuckled to myself, but anyways, that was kind of the story on that. And like I said, that Kubota M8580, it went down the road, and hope not ever see it again. Because that thing was a piece of junk, in my opinion. I mean, it ran okay, but like I said, it had nothing but problem after problem after problem, and it was all electrical issues, and that was pretty much it. But other than that, like I said, it's yeah, TL90 is a pretty good tractor. It's, like I said, it don't look pretty, but it runs good and all that, and so far we ain't, we got that back in January.